relief to have number one just done? Can you just kind of look forward now for either of you?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of nerves and excitement and expectations in the first game, so it's nice to kind of have that one under our belt and learn from it and grow from it. So we're excited to get the season underway.
A couple of really familiar things for you, Sophie. You're back in Spokane,
Yeah.
and you're playing the 6 in a midfield 3, pulling the strings. How did that feel?
It felt good. It felt really good. I love Spokane, and being back here was so special, and getting to have a lot of the people that I love here to cheer me on was amazing, and we heard everybody. The stadium was packed. It was incredible, and we're super thankful.
Emina, how did it feel to, get that first opportunity and stand up and get this crowd going?
I mean, surreal. It was an awesome feeling. We could feel the crowd behind us, before the whistle to the final whistle. Great team build. We really played together, and it was a very memorable moment for the organization, all of us, I think.
You ran over to the bench after that. Can you just talk to me what was going through your head and jumping into the girls there?
I was so hyped. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're about. We are one, all of us. The girls, that didn't dress today, the bench, the girls on the field, the people in the stands. We talk about it a lot, that we're very together as a team, and I think that's just what that embodies.
I know you both probably talked about it a lot the other day, but how could you put into words, or maybe it's too early to even ask it, but if you can, how could you put into words just kind of the impact that this has had on the city? And have you kind of considered your place in this, what kind of you've given Spokane at this point?
I think, like Emina said, it is truly surreal. Obviously, I love Spokane, but just the fact that we can be in a city where we can be role models and an inspiration for young girls and young athletes is so special. And I don't think it's hit me, but seeing everybody out here was just amazing, and being able to sign autographs and kind of look those little girls in the eyes is so special and something we're so grateful for.
I think that moment when we walked out and we had all of them standing behind us, from the peewees to the girls, the college age girls, that was just the symbolism behind that was so special. I felt like so many people had my back in that moment, my teammates, the girls behind us who were looking up to us, the people in the stands. That was just I don't even know how to put that into words. I don't know if I was tearing up, I had goosebumps, all of the above. So that was really special.
You and I talked the other day about coming back to the U.S. and proving yourself in the United States soccer market, and it didn't take you very long to get on the score sheet. How did that feel? Talk about that.
It felt great. I'm confident in myself and my abilities, and I'm glad that the coaching staff, encourages me to express my strengths on the field and make me feel comfortable, and at the end of the day, that helps me play better. So, shout out to them.
Now that you've gotten actual game reps, what do you think is the biggest focus moving forward?
Like Soph said, it was great to get it under our belt, because in the first game there's always a lot of nerves. We want to play great football, but that's a stepping stone. We can take a look at what we did well, take a look at our mistakes, and we wish we got the 3 points. Happy to get the 1, but we're just going to keep building, and I think it's going to get better throughout the season. I'm very confident in this team.
For either of you, I'm sure you ran through this day 100,000 times through your head. Was there anything that surprised you today?
I thought it was really cool when the crowd was stomping their feet and it was so loud. Joe was giving a speech in the locker room, and you can just hear everything shaking and the people yelling, and that was surreal. But for me, it was the girls standing out there. They told us that they were going to have a lot of women and girls on the field before the game, and we wouldn't see that, but they showed us a video or picture after. But I just didn't, just when I saw all those girls, that was I don't know, kind of emotional. Joe was a bit emotional, talking about the opportunity that we have, and everyone talks about the impact we bring to the community, but I really think the community impacts us so much as well, and we feel that.
Yeah, I would agree. Walking out and seeing those girls out there was so special, and Some of them were my old Gonzaga teammates,
Yeah.
which was so
Marissa?
awesome. Yeah, I saw her screaming out there. But just seeing all of them was so special, and looking out and seeing the bleachers packed and everybody cheering and knowing our names and rooting for us is so special. And I know something that will probably shock me in every game.
How difficult is it to prepare for kind of unknown teams in a new league? And is it kind of like a feeling out process in the first few minutes, or were there some players that you'd faced off against before in like pro or international competition that you kind of knew their tendencies? Or?
I mean, yeah, kind of going in blindly because we didn't know anything about the competition. We got some key players. Obviously, some of us have played with against some of the girls, so it wasn't our first time seeing them, and like that's kind of how we gave each other like bits of information on the field. But I also thought it was great because we really just focused on ourselves. Like we were like training this week and like going into the game and like let's do what we know how to do. Like we weren't really worried about the opponent. Like we respected them and what they were capable of, but like it was all about us.
Sophie, can you take us through that 85th minute back post run and just kind of what you saw on that?
Yeah.
I was celebrating.
I saw a lot of net. That one sucked. Kenzie was phenomenal and put it on a platter, and I don't know, I was on the back post and I thought I had it, so that definitely sucked, and it hit side netting, so honestly like I didn't even know if it went in or not. But yeah, I was really disappointed not to finish that off, but hopefully those are the first game moments that I'll clean up down the line. But yeah, Kenzie just did so good to serve it up, and yeah, hopefully I'll get there next time. It was rough.